After we understood the process of developing the team, now let's see how we can manage the team during the execution. Managing the team during the execution involves guiding, supporting, and aligning the team efforts with the project objectives. Effective management ensures that the team remains motivated and conflicts are resolved constructively and collaboration is optimized. Since it a critical since managing the team is critical to the project success, we need to focus on the leadership, resolving conflicts, and fostering the collaboration. And the goal here is to ensure that the team alignment with the project objectives and to ensure the project delivery happens successfully. The key ITOs involved when managing the team as a key process under the execution process group. The key inputs, as you know, but here is the work performance report. If you recall the work performance report where it shows your team performance and it highlights the strength, the weaknesses of your teams, where are the areas that is needed to be improved in order to, let's say, to manage your project team efficiently. Also, you have this team performance assessment, the EFFs, the OPAs, and some of the project management plan. The tools and techniques here is used is to interpersonal and team skills, the personal or the project management information systems where you track and you let's say save a copy of all of these team performance assessments and where you can track all of the team performance. The outputs will be here the change request in case that you need to reassign a team member for a certain activity or a task. Um, you have the project management updates, um, and the project document updates, and the EFFs updates. And first, let's start with the leadership style in execution. So leadership during the execution requires the adaptability. For example, a directive style may be necessary for high stake tasks with strict deadlines, while a supportive style is needed to foster the trust in the creative teams. And again, to cover all of these types, the leadership styles like the directive, the supportive, coaching, and delegative, we're going to cover each of them detail in the later slides. So ensure balancing a task-oriented and people-oriented, following task-oriented approaches and people-oriented approaches. So we say that a directive style may be necessary for high stakes task with strict deadlines, while the supportive style fosters the trust in the creative teams. Let's say here in a project manager or a software project manager, during the development or during the execution phase of the project, might use a coaching approach to guide the junior developers, ensuring their growth while meeting the deliverables. The conflict resolution strategies, we have discussed that in the previous session when we were talking about developing the team. We start, we say that we start with identifying the root cause of the conflict. Then we use resolution techniques like negotiating, compromising, or mediation. And in order to prevent the conflicts, it can help you by having a clear communication, clear expectation from each of these team members and a team as an overall. Conflict is, if it's not managed, it can derail the project progress. And a proactive approach includes identifying the root causes and applying resolution strategies. It will help you to mitigate these risks in terms of having a team conflict. So, how do you ensure the collaboration and execution. Collaboration is the backbone of effective project execution. Tools like, let's say, Slack, which facilitate the transparent communication, while team building exercises strengthen the interpersonal relationships. So you need to ensure promoting shared goals and objectives within your team so they understand the end goal of the project and they align their, let's say, activities and their efforts towards these goals and objectives. Use also the collaboration tools to ensure the transparency between you and the team and to enhance the efficiency. I also encourage the team building activities so the team can break, let's say, through these conflicts and they start thinking on how to, let's say, solve the problem in more efficient way. The same thing goes when developing the team. When managing the team, you need also to motivate the project team. So we say that motivating the team is crucial during the execution phase. Recognizing the achievements through the awards or a simpler acknowledgement, it boosts the team morale. Also, you need to ensure the alignment of individuals' goals with the project objectives, as well as fostering a positive work environment and, let's say, a creative and innovative solution, let's say, approaches to help your team overcome all of these, let's say, conflicts, and it keeps your team motivated. When it comes to delegate, and delegate is one of these, let's say, leadership style where you have to follow in the execution phase. So when it comes to delegation, effective delegation leverages the strength of each of the team members, and assigning the tasks based on their expertise ensures the quality outcomes. Think of when you delegate a task that matches, let's say, the team member skill. In case if you have team member who's doing, let's say, a design and he is a creative mind, you may, allocate these tasks in case if you have a shortage in resources and you know someone who is good on design, so you match the team's tasks or the team skills with the project tasks. You need also to provide a clear instruction and expectation from each of these team members to avoid any conflicts on the roles and responsibilities, as well as empower the team members by trusting their abilities. So when you trust the team trust their contribution towards the project goals and objectives. Next, we have monitoring the team performance. So when you monitor the team, we've discussed about these measurable KPIs, having a regular check-ins and reviews for the team, and providing constructive feedback and support to your team member in a positive way that, it enhances, let's say, the motivation between your team, and ensuring it's aligned with the project goals. Addressing the team challenges. So challenges are inevitable in project execution. For example, let's say in a logistic project, resource shortages can be mitigated by reallocating tasks or sourcing and external support. So addressing such challenges proactively, it minimizes the disruptions. To ensure to manage the resource constraints effectively, or resolves the interpersonal conflicts promptly, focus on win-to-win conflict resolution, let's say, strategy, and ensure to adapt to the project dynamic need or changing needs. When it comes to building trust and accountability within your team, so trust and accountability are essential for high-performing team. A clearly defined roles and responsibilities prevents the misunderstanding, and also it fosters an environment of trust and mutual respect. You need to encourage the accountability through the role clarity. So each of the team member has a clear role, a clear responsibility, and a clear accountabilities that he's gonna be, let's say, accountable for when delivering the project deliverables. And lead by the example to inspire the confidence within your team members. In summary, we say that managing the project team and execution process group is about leadership, collaboration, and conflict resolution. By fostering the trust, recognizing contributions, and maintaining the accountability, the project managers can ensure team performance as its best.